Good morning. It's Thursday. The end of the week is right around the corner. What would you do if I were to tell you that today you will receive $1,440 as a gift? You don't have to do anything to earn it, and nobody's excluded. In fact, you're going to receive $1,440 every single day for the rest of your life. The only requirement is that at the end of each day, any part of that $1,440 that you didn't lose was lost. No rollovers till tomorrow. You can't get tomorrow's money today. Once you spend your money today, it's gone. You cannot have it back again until tomorrow morning. Every morning, you get $1,440 placed into your hand, no more, no less. What would you do? Well, while you think about that, how you would spend your money, I want to tell you a little story, which, although I've reworded it a little bit, was inspired by a book that I came across the other day. And the story goes something like this. In the faint light of the old attic, the old man carefully made his way to a stack of boxes that sat near one end of the house that he had lived in for so many years. Brushing aside all the cobwebs, he opened the top box and began to carefully lift out an old photograph album, one after another. Silently, he sat poring through the old photos, treasuring every single memory. He made his way through several boxes, but at one point, he pulled from the box what appeared to be a journal from his son's childhood. Well, that's strange, he thought to himself. I don't think I've ever seen this here before, and I didn't even know that little Jimmy, who was now grown and had a family of his own, I didn't think that little Jimmy ever even kept a journal. Opening the yellowed pages, he read through, page after page filled with scribbled pictures and writings, the hopes and dreams of a little 6-year-old boy. His lips formed a smile, and even his eyes brightened as he read the words that spoke so sweet and clearly to his soul. It was the voice of a little boy who had grown up way too fast in this very house, and whose voice had become fainter and fainter over the years. In the silence of the attic, the words of a little 6-year-old carried the man back to a time he had almost entirely forgotten. Entry after entry, page after page, the man read the words that touched his very soul. As he sat there in the dimly lit attic, he remembered that he himself had kept a business journal, a diary of sorts, of all of his business activities over the years. He picked up his son's journal and took it down the old rickety wooden stairs down to his study, where he had saved his own writings from the same time period as the journals that his son had written. He opened the glass cabinet and reached inside and pulled out an old business journal, and he sat down on his desk and placed the two journals side by side next to each other. His leather-bound journal was elegantly engraved, and his name was in gold on the front cover, while his son's was tattered and tied together with yarn. His son's name, Jimmy, had been scribbled in crayon on the front cover, but over the years it had faded, and now it was nearly impossible to read. He ran his frail hand over the letters, as if though he might be able to restore what had been worn away over the years. As he opened up his own journal, the old man's eyes fell upon one particular entry that stood out to him because it was so short and compared to all the other days. It was June 4th, and in his own neat handwriting were written these words: "Wasted the whole day fishing with Jimmy. Didn't catch a thing." Well, with a deep sigh and a shaking hand, he opened Jimmy's journal and found his entry for the same day, June 4th. large, scrawling letters pressed deep into the paper that simply read, "Went fishing today with my dad. Best day of my life." The story was inspired by the book To a Child, Love is Spelled T-I-M-E, and it's written by Mac Anderson. You see, the time that we spend with others, especially our children and our families, is the very best gift we can ever give to them. Not our money, not our possessions, but our time. It's the one thing that we can give and never get back. But to someone in need of a friend or a mentor or a parent, it's the one thing that means more than all the other things combined. Our time. So have you thought about what you would do with your $1,440 yet? Well, I've got some good news for you, and I've got some bad news for you. The bad news is I cannot give you $1,440. But the good news, no, the great news, is that each day you do receive 1,440 minutes to spend any way you want to. You can spend them loving others and impacting their lives, or you can spend them complaining about how miserable things are. You can build others up, or you can tear them down. You can love, or you can hate. It's your choice. You get 1,440 minutes, no more and no less. And you cannot borrow a single minute from tomorrow. And once you spend your 1,440 minutes, you can never have them back again. So tell me, how will you spend your 1,440 minutes today? I pray that you have a blessed day today. Each morning, look to this Facebook page for more encouraging videos that'll help lift your spirits. And as always, I encourage you to leave a comment and feel free to share this video with your friends. And for sure, hit that like or that love button. Thank you. And God bless you as you go through your 1,440 minutes today.